I'm here in Hawaii, but it's rainy today. We're gonna do a beach video. Hopefully that'll be tomorrow. But I'm gonna do a workout in the gym video because a lot of us travel and you end up with a gym. This particular gym has an elliptical, a couple of treadmills, and a bike, and then some free weights, and obviously it has some balls and a bench, but we're only going to be using some free weights today for our workout. So I'm going to warm up for 5 to 10 minutes. I'll probably go about 10 minutes. You know I like my jump rope, but there's nobody else in here today. I could use anything I want. So that's going to be our main thing. But again, some free weights. I'm going to use 20 pounds. So I'm going to go warm up, you warm up, and we'll meet back together in a few minutes. I have a few more minutes left for my warm up. I've already mentioned I'm going to be using free weights today. I'm using 20 pounds, but I've got the rack of weights over here, so if I need to go up or down for that matter, I'll have some options. But the reps we're going to be doing are between 8 and 10 each round. And so that's not a lot of reps. And we want to feel it. We want to get enough work. So make sure you got some options with your weight. I really hope nobody else walks in while I'm here. You know, it's hard enough to do this without an audience. I'm wondering if the security cameras are going. And they're like, what's that one doing over there? But you know what? It's one of the things I've also learned. If I wait to feel comfortable, never gonna do it. And that goes pretty much for anything. So the first thing we're gonna be doing is, I call it jerk to press. So, I'm gonna grab one of our weights. And I wanna do about 8 to 10 on each side. So there's a squat with a quick jerk and an overhead press all in one. So 2, 3. This is one of those things that's actually a little bit better to do with heavier weight. So you can't go too slow or muscle it up. You gotta kind of throw it up. All right, I believe that's 10. But you probably noticed I did a little squat as I touched the weight to the ground. Okay, now 100 rope jumps. If you want to do high knees, you can do high knees. So, 9, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All right, we're gonna do the other arm. I think I did 10 before. So, straight down. I say throw the weight straight up, but it's very controlled. From the side view, looks like this. It's all in the legs for the raise up. I am not good at counting. I usually end up doing too many. So I'm gonna say that's 10. Now it's gonna be 80 rope jumps. We're going down by 20 every time, or high knees. Or you could always just do regular knee lifts as well. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay, bent over rows. 8 to 10 reps. I'll show you a side view. We want to keep our back straight. We don't want it to hunch or arch. So kind of stick out your butt. Legs be pretty straight. You can bend them a little at the knees. That's okay. 5, 6, breathe out when your hands come up. 9, 10. All right. We're going for 60 rope jumps now. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. All right, upright rows. Same thing. Sometimes certain muscles need heavier or lighter weights than others. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sometimes we can do more reps on the first one while we're still fresh, and we'll have to do fewer as we go. Okay, 40 rope jumps. 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, tricep extensions. So I'm just gonna use one of my weights. Bring it behind the head and try to keep the abs contracted. We don't want our back to arch. I'm kind of arching right now, but it's gonna arch a little. But we're gonna try to slightly bend our knees to keep our back out of this as much as possible. And again, tighten those abs. Have really no clue how many I've done. I think I'm close though. All right, 20 rope jumps. 10, 20. All right, push-ups. So I have a mat here. I just put a towel over the top because I don't like what else might be on the mat. You know what I'm saying? So we want to keep our shoulders straight, head up in line if possible. 2. You can always do these on our knees. If that's still too much, you can bend at the hips. All right. Had to have been at least 8. All right, now instead of our rope jumps, we are gonna do double unders. I guess it's still rope jumps. So we're just gonna attempt 10 of them. If they're new to you and they're harder to do regular rope jumps, only 10. So I usually start with just a few regular jumps. All right, 10. So just try 10. You don't have to have success at them. Okay, 10 V-ups. Trying to get all the major muscle groups of our body. 1, 3, 4. If you have back issues that this bothers, do crunches instead. They're usually easier. 9, 10. All right. Okay, 10x jump squats. Catch my breath a little. So on the squat, you've seen us do this before. We want to squat down from the side you're here, not here. So we bend our knees, keep the chin up above the heart. So 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously an explosive move. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At this point, you can do a rest. Get a drink. I know I need one. So that was one time through. Took around 8 minutes to do. Usually when we do this type of workout, we do want to take advantage of the rest so that we can work harder on the next round. Okay, I'm just gonna do 100 rope jumps and then do it again. You can continue to rest if you want. Whoops, maybe I'm not. I'm gonna cut my toe off by whipping it. $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80, or so, $90, go round 2. Of course, you can make this as little or as much as you need. Heavier weight's gonna make it harder. If you're like new to this, go once or twice through. 3 is usually the best, at least 3. Okay, here we go. Jerk to press, right arm. 1, 2, nice. 3. Breathing out as we come up. 4, 5, and then another explosive move with it. 6, 7, 8. If I have to drop down from 10 to 8, I will. Okay, 100 rope jumps again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Left arm. I might point out that when we're picking up and setting down our weights, we also want to be careful. We don't want to bend over with our back straight. Try to use your legs, especially the heavier weights. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep in mind, I've been doing this a long time, years and years. So if you try to start out with the same amount of weight that I do, might work. You might be able to lift heavier, but you might need to go down. 30, going to 80. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Well, that was a dud. I hate to end on a miss. Okay, bent over rows again. So once again, back straight and flat from the shoulders to the butt. I call it a duck back because you kind of want to exaggerate the arch in your back, but not hunch it. So shoulders are pulling back. 1, 2, 3, 4, good. 5, 6. If I'm up too high, not going to work at the right place. 9, 10. Okay, we're going to 60 rope jumps, or knee lifts, or high knees running. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, we got our upright rows. Back flat as we pick up our stuff. Head above the heart. 1, elbows high. 2, hands and elbows above the weight all the time. Breathe out when we start the lift. 5, 6, 7. Gets the upper back. And shoulders, of course. Okay, 40 rope jumps. 10, 20, 30, 40. Triceps. Oh yeah, now's the time for a towel. Quick sweat wipe. Yeah, oversharing maybe. Sorry. Back straight and flat. Abs are tight. 3, 4. We don't want to pull the weight over our head. Maybe the very back of the head, but not over your face. And that's for safety reasons. If we were to lose control of the weight, We don't want it to fall on our face. Okay, 20 rope jumps. 20. Okay, it's our push-ups. Back straight. If our form starts to suffer, we'll drop down to our knees or drop to fewer reps. All right, so double unders. 10 tries. Notice it's just 10 tries, not 10 successes. We're not counting the successes on this, just our attempts. The attempts are intense as well. So I do a few regulars. Okay, we got our 10 V-ups. 1, 2, 3. Remember, you can do crunches instead. 5. I would do 20 if I was doing those. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then our 10x jump squats. Don't want to take too long of a break, so our rest is coming up. But chin up, head above the heart while we're squatting. No straight legs. They gotta bend. 2, I kind of did a bow leg thing there. Shouldn't be bow leg. 5, 6, 7, chin up. 8, breathe out. All right, there we are. So we're resting. Get yourself a drink. Let your heart rate drop. I can't count on this one to tell me my real heart rate, but I can tell it's up, I can feel it. Obviously, some of the things we do are higher intensity than others. I try to mix up our workouts so that we're not just alternating upper and lower body, but also less intense and more intense things. I thought someone was coming in and I was gonna be like, excuse me. Or maybe I'll just recruit them and they can be in my movie, video, whatever this is. All right. So if you take longer to recover, go ahead and pause the video if you wanna work out with me. Just pause it. Come back when you're feeling better. You wanna feel almost recovered. You're still gonna be sweating, but you wanna feel pretty darn good. So last time I did 100 rope jumps, I'm going to again before I actually start this series. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All right, it's our friend, the jerk to press on the right arm. Careful as you pick up your weights. Bend the knees, head above the heart. Oh yeah. All right, counting my warm up, I'm at nearly half an hour. So I know I'm gonna have at least 2 more times through, possibly 3. Oh yay. If you don't wanna do the full hour, does it seem like I'm killing time? You would be correct. Anyway, if you don't wanna do a full hour, just do what you can. It's all gonna be good. It's all better than nothing anyway. Okay, here we go, chin up. 1, notice my wide stance. 3, 4, 5. I put my other hand behind my back so I'm not tempted to put it on my leg. I do not know how many that is because I talked. So why not throw one more? Okay, 100 rope jumps or high knees. Jogging, maybe I'll do the jogging this time. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Left arm, chin up, bend the knees. I keep putting my weights out of the way. I don't want to trip on them. It's less space than it might look like. 1, 2, 3. If you get sore in your inner thighs after this workout, it's this exercise. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we got 80. Probably gonna do the high knees jogging this whole time. It shows my heart rate being up. $30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Bend over rows. Careful as we pick them up. Maybe I'll set them down over here and try to show what I'm talking about. So duck back, so stick out your butt. It's okay to have it kind of arch downward, not upward. Shoulders pull back, butt sticks out. You can bend your knees if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Working upper back and mid back. 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going for 6. Oh yeah, let's put them here. 60 high knees. The reason I mentioned my heart rate actually showing is most of the time when I have a heart rate monitor, it doesn't like to show my heart rate. It's so discouraging. If you've ever used yours, it's like your workout didn't even count. Upright rows. So bending at the knees as I nearly tip over. So I was noticing I was hardly in the screen. So elbows and hands stay above the weight. 2, 3, 4, 5. If you notice that your weights go up above your hands, you might need heavier weight. And I'm kind of jerking mine. They used to say in our trainings and stuff not to jerk the weights up, but it's okay if it's controlled enough. You don't want to hurt anything. Oh, what are we on, 40 or? Yes, we are on 40. Yeah. 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, we got our tricep. So lighter weights, but still gotta be careful picking them up. Bend your knees. Abs are tight. Here we go. 2, 3. One thing I always have to work on is that my elbow should face forward. Sometimes they try to bend out too far. 9, 10, 20. High knees or jump ropes. Or you can do these. Knee lifts. 20. Okay, we're going for our push-ups. Push-ups and me, we're just not the best of friends. But I put them in every time. Things I don't like, I'll put them in. Put them in my workouts more often, usually every time. so I can get better at it. So you can imagine how horrible I used to be. If this is good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, double unders. So if you weren't using a jump rope instead of double unders, just jump high. That's what I'm gonna do this time. And imagine. And you wanna land with a soft landing. In other words, try not to land hard. So imagine the rope passing twice underneath your feet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 V-ups. If going up and down with your heart rate high makes you lightheaded, take more time. You can always pause the video. My weights are in the way. It also helps when you're standing up from the ground to look at something in front of you. Focus at something in front of you. Focus on something in front of you. Go ahead and use your arms for momentum on these. I think that was 10 already, but you know, try with 10 and a half. Okay, we got our X jumps. Even after being on the ground, shows my heart rate up. And I live in the mountains, so every time I come here, I think I'm gonna be stronger cardio-wise. I still get my butt kicked. That's good though. Okay, here we go. Bend the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, rest time. Whew. Need my drink. Ideal time to rest would be about a minute. Each of these rounds has taken me roughly 7 to 8 minutes. So including my warm-up, right now it says I've been going 38 minutes. Therefore, I'm gonna try to go through it twice more. And if I got leftover time, I'll do a little extra cardio. Is it wrong to be so anal? I think not. I might have mentioned this before, but I'll have people say to me, what are you training for? And I just answer, I'm training to eat. Yeah, I try to always get my fruits and vegetables in. I work on that. I want to feel good and I want to be healthy, but I like a little bit of a treat sometimes. Okay, every day I like a little treat. One thing I've discovered is if I tell myself I can't have something, I want it all the more. But if I say, you know what, I've worked hard, I work out in the morning most of the time, and then I can say, I worked hard, if I budget this into my calories, using my tracker, I can have anything I want. Just have to make sure I got room for calories for the day. I've noticed sometimes you're just snacky and you're not satisfied. You might be full, but you're not satisfied. So I've noticed sometimes that's just because I'm bored. Get a drink of water, because sometimes it's because I'm thirsty, and then try to do something else. If my mind is still on that thing, for me it's usually ice cream. After 2 or 3 attempts at diverting my attention, I just go ahead and have some, because otherwise I'll eat everything else. And in the end, I eat more calories than if I've just eaten the thing. Many times that works. All right, here we go again, next round. So, directed press, careful picking it up. Yeah, we got 19 more minutes. Easy, we can get through this twice. Here we go. So if we gotta drop down in reps, since I've already done it this many times with all the reps that I want, if it gets too intense, You can drop down, even if it's like to 3, that's okay. Nothing we do here should really be that hard though. Okay, careful putting it down. 100 rope jumps or knee lifts or high knee jogging. That's high knees, not high knee. 10. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. Left arm. If you only had access to one weight, obviously the jerk to press is going to work. But on your bent over row, you can do one side and then the other as well, and only use one weight. Sometimes when you go to the gym, all the weights are taken and you can only get one. And you can do that here. 4. Remember, butt is down. 8. Weight stays close to your body as it lifts and lowers. I think that's 9, but it could be 10, it could be 15, I don't know. I'm terrible. Okay, I did not do the best job putting that down safely. Maybe you picked up on it and you're like, oh, she did it wrong. That's good. 30. 40. Oops. 50. 60. 70. 80. Bend over row. Back flat. Again, we gotta bend over enough that we have gravity going against us. Shoulders pulling towards each other in the back, and I'm talking about our shoulder blades. 5, 6. If your hamstrings are tight, you'll need to bend your knees more. Okay. 60 of these babies. Oh yeah! 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. Upright rows. As I mentioned before, sometimes the muscle groups are different strengths from each other. You don't have to use the same amount of weight for all of them. So just like with the jerk to press, we want the weight close to your body as we lift and lower. We also want to watch the elbows. When our arms come down, it's controlled so they don't pop straight. So I'm going to show this. I don't think I can even do it without much weight. But sometimes I see people lifting like this. We don't want that. We want it right here, straight close to the body. If your weights are big, you have to hold them out a tiny bit so they don't hit you, but not very much. And again, when they come down, we don't want your elbow to pop straight. It's all controlled. What are we on, 40? I believe so. 10. 20. 30. 40. All right, we got our triceps. Abs tight, elbows forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can go into a split stance. Sometimes that helps people keep their back straighter. Okay, we got 20. I'm usually try to go as fast as I can on these. If you're doing high knees, try the same thing. Same with the knee lifts. 20. There we go, push-ups. There is just nothing as fun as sweat in your eye. 1, just keep that in mind. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I gotta wipe it off my face. But we're gonna do our X jumps and I'll hurry. Okay, don't wanna rest till the rest period. Too much anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot the double unders. 9, 10. Oh man. I went out of order. Okay. It's almost worse to rest too long. All right, V-ups. I know the cleaning crew loves when I come to the gym, because I sweat so much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. And I already did the X jump squats, so I get a rest. If I drink too much, sometimes it sloshes around in my stomach. I don't like that. I want to stay hydrated. Usually during a workout, I'll drink at least a cup or 2 of water, depending on how humid it is and what I'm doing. But I drink most of it at the end of the workout. Another thing when you're younger that could be a problem is that you could get a side stitch. And those are awful. They're not as common when you get older. Don't you love it when you're the one who's older? Okay, so I'm almost recovered. I'm at 50 minutes, including my warm-up. I'm gonna try to do one more time through. All right, that's good. So let's start our last one. Now, I know some of you out there might say, I'm gonna do it in beast mode, which is fast as you can. So maybe if you wanna do that, you can race me and you can get through all of these before me. Okay, here we go. Jerk to press. Chin up, head above the heart. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jump ropes, high knees, whatever it is you're gonna do. I hope you're already going. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, no cheating, 60, 70, 80, 90. I had a client one time. He would cheat on his counting. I would count along with him, and he was doing way fewer than he said. Maybe it wasn't on purpose. 4, 5, 6. Maybe he was just bad at counting like I am. 8, 9, 10. We're on 80. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, bent over rows. Stick out that butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we got 60 high knees or whatever it is you're doing. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, upright rows. Careful of the elbows. 1, 2, 3, hands, elbows above the weights. 5, all the time. 6, 7, 8. I hope it's hard for you too. 10. I think we're on 40. 20, 30, 40. Okay, triceps. So gotta be just as careful picking up and setting down our weights. Abs are tight. Protect the back. 2, 3, remember the hands and weights stay at the back of the head. 9, 10, maybe. I'm so sorry. If you're counting on me to count, hopefully I always do more. I just want at least 8. I think we're on 20 jump rope now. 20. Push-ups. Remember, if you need to go to your knees, or if you want to try to even go harder, you could lift a foot up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can clap. I mean, as in you, not for me. Clap, push-ups. Okay, let's see, I messed these up last time. Double unders. 10 double unders, 10 attempts. Oh yeah, my heart rate has shown that it's up the whole time. I've got just barely under 3 minutes. I know I can do it. All right. V-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I didn't mention, if you're doing those and you feel like your back is straining, go to the crunches for sure. Okay, we got our X jumps. A little over 2 minutes remaining, and this is our last thing. We got it. Here we go. 1, 2, chin up. 3, it's all about the squat and the explosive move up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. That's it. I think it's a good workout. I started sharing these so that when I travel with my husband for work, I could still send workouts to my clients. But one thing I noticed before that was sometimes I'm looking for new ideas, and I'd go online and I'd go on YouTube and I would look for ideas, and either the stuff was ridiculously hard or was too easy. So I don't know where you're at. You can always make this easier and you can make it harder. But hopefully this helps you, even if it's just for an idea. So I have 30 more seconds until it's been an hour. I hope you guys like this kind of workout. I really like high intensity interval training. Mentioned it before, but I'll say it again. All those years running, and I did long runs, and I was a fast runner. I was a good runner, but I'm in better shape now. My body fat percentage was low then, but it's lower now. But still healthy, still healthy. I'm in the healthy range. I'm in the athlete range, which is where I want to be. Anyway, I hope you guys can find ways to make wherever you are a gym. Your backyard, a gym. That's easy to make that be a gym. But why just get on the treadmill all the time? You can be in better shape if you mix it up and you use your muscles. You'll be stronger when you're older, less prone to injury now as well as when you're older, and you'll feel good and look good, I think. At least better than we would without it. Anyway, have a great time and a great rest of your day. I'm tired and I'm messing up my jump ropes.